connections and reconnections I'm getting right now.
Totoro seemed interesting, but that might be because I saw a making of, or not a making of, somebody was talking about the ideas behind it, and it seemed interesting. But I mean, that's most of Miyazaki stuff aside from like, yeah. I don't know, I'm a heartless fucker.
I'm gonna go on my computer.
I mean, he is very much about like work, like ethic, and I don't know how to explain it. There's not a lot of action in his films. Like, I think the most action-paced ones are probably Howl's Moving Castle and Mononoke, which are probably why they're my favorite, because they combine a lot of the two themes and stuff. But I don't know. I enjoy those. And are we starting the timer again?
Go on.
Okay. So you already got a head start. All right, I'll try and do the paint sketch again.
About 20, 25 minutes.
Yep. 25 minutes on the clock. Go.
Just on our clock on stream.
Like Spirited Away, Nausicaa, and Mononoke is by far the best one. Spirited Away was pretty good. Nausicaa was actually probably my least favorite out of all of them. Not gonna lie. I thought that one was kind of boring and meh. Wait, I can just do this. Like the world, but it's basically Mononoke and less exciting. Yeah, I don't know. It was... Yeah. I just didn't find a lot of the characters that interesting, I think, in that one. Like, I thought a lot of it was just kind of forgettable. Like, that's what I liked about Mononoke, was like all the characters were like super well defined, and also like the shades of gray in that were really good as far as like technology and versus nature. Which is similar to Nausicaa, but yeah. Yeah, story's about the same. Like the bug creatures and stuff were really cool in it, but I don't know, it was just meh. Boars are better than bugs. I mean, the boars were interesting. Probably because they were sentient, and I like the idea of the like nature gods and stuff, like the kind of druidic stuff, and like the defenders, the old gods, as it were.
Which game's that?
No, it's Princess Mononoke.
Oh, okay.
It's a Miyazaki movie. That was the one that I was telling you should watch because you'd probably like.
Yeah. I'll just stick that one on.
Yeah. But also hella related to Ashitaka way more than like he's probably one of my most favorite characters in like movies and stuff. Seeker. Would pick a boar over a bug to feast on any day. I mean, yeah. Although I don't know why I've been having this thing in my head where I really want to make like a comic or a story about like giant bugs like attacking a town, kind of Attack on Titan style.
Have you ever
Where
seen
like
that?
there's this town.
Have you ever seen that film where was it the crows, where they all attacked the town? It was one back in the 90s. I'm sure it was meant to be some form of like horror
Birds.
film. It might have been called Birds, yeah.
Yeah, it's what's his name? Alfred Hitchcock.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw it a while ago. We actually saw it in 3D when like 3D like
Oh wow.
first came onto the scene. I was like really young. I remember. I think my sister was really fucking scared.
I think I remember
I
that
might
one
have
being
been.
quite of like a horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like crows and ravens.
Yeah, now I do. At the time, I think I was probably scared shitless. Because I remember even Jurassic Park, like even though I was huge on dinosaurs and stuff, that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that was like the first baseball bat I'd gotten. I like started taking it to bed. Motherfucking dinosaurs aren't getting me. Value of things is determined by how delicious it is. I mean, maybe it's like lobster. You can crack them open. You don't know what the juicy insides taste like yet.
Yep. I want to experience lobster. But when I've been told
You haven't had lobster yet?
I've never had shellfish because I've been told that I'm highly allergic to it because when I had my
Okay, gotcha.
my what's it called? My allergy
Yeah,
test.
so maybe not something you want to experience.
But I want to experience it. It sounds so good.
I mean, shrimp's okay, but it's more so if it's mixed in with other stuff. Like on its own, it's kind of like unless you fry it, it's kind of meh. So that's weird. This is actually and probably more kind of this. And that's more brown, which means it's probably, yeah. And then there's like a darker, this is the foreground. Now in extreme concentration mode. Uranium less than floorboard.
Back again.